Yo, what's up? Quick story time. Yo, this one time I get this random message on Twitter. They're like, "Hey Jason, my wife's a big fan. She wants to shoot a movie with you. What are your movie filming rates?" I'm like, "Yeah, just 4K." He's like, "Okay, that's fine, that's fine. We'll give you 10." I'm like, "All right, cool." So I go there and I shoot the film with the woman. I dropped some severe glizzy destruction on her, and the husband is recording this, right? I'm like, "This is weird as shit." I'm like, some people, I never understood it, right? Nonetheless, so I dropped the glizzy on the woman or whatever. So she dropping the go 3,000 and she's saying, hey, little man, you like that? He was like, yes, ma'am.
This
It's
is
the
the best
Adam22
topic.
and Lane
Whoa,
of the
wait.
Plug
What do you mean, bro? It's not on the script.
drama.
It's not on the script, bro.
It is on the script.
No, it's not. What do you mean, bro?
Twitter, but this is like a side note. So let's just give some background to this, okay? So there's this guy named Adam22. He does podcasts pretty frequent, like he uploads a couple of them a day. And he's also a porn star.
He is?
Yeah, he's a porn star with his wife, who's also a porn star. And so, he recently got married to his porn star wife, and the whole way their business model works is they have a podcast where they talk about porn-related subjects with another person, and then it's usually a female. I think it's always a female. I'm not too sure since I haven't watched any of it. But regardless, they have this, I'm pretty sure, usually another female with his wife, and then Adam22, they talk, and then they have sex afterwards. And for the longest time, before they got married, Adam22, which is the guy in the situation, he said he would not allow his wife to have sex with another man because that was crossing a line. This was another boundary he talked about, right? Or since we're on the topic of boundaries, here it is. Lane of the Plug, his wife, after they got married, Lane of the Plug had a scene with a porn star male, alone, without Adam22. And he recently came out and he's like, guys, I had a change of heart after we got married. I think it's inappropriate for me to not allow my wife to have sex with other men since we fuck a whole bunch of women on camera together and blah, 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 blah. And this whole situation kind of exploded on Twitter and people are just clowning on Adam22 to the point where Adam22, he started to make kind of fun, he started making fun of himself. And he posted this Twitter video, which kind of exploded. And it includes the male porn star actor describing a situation in which, well, just have a listen for yourself.
What's up? Quick story time. Yo, this one time I get this random message on Twitter. They're like, hey Jason, my wife's a big fan. She wants to shoot a movie with you. What are your movie filming rates? I'm like, yeah, just 4K. He's like, okay, that's fine, we'll give you 10. I'm like, all right, cool. So I go there and I shoot the film with the woman. I dropped some severe glizzy destruction on her, and the husband is recording this, right? I'm like, this is weird as shit. I'm like, some people, I never understood it, right? Nonetheless, so I dropped the glizzy on the woman or whatever. So she dropping the go 3,000 and she's saying, hey, little man, you like that? He was like, yes, ma'am.
Bro, what are these sound effects, bruh? Like, why would you add that in post? Whatever.
Just finish it.
But that's like, I just finished, bro. That's like the weirdest video ever. Like, are you done, Chao?
Yeah, I'm done.
Like,
this is
this
what
guy's the
OnlyFans
biggest
does
cuck.
to a motherfucker.
This is the biggest cuck known to mankind, bro. Like, no way you just not only been a cuck, but you basically just called yourself. You just caught, bro. This is weird. The videos are so weird. He I didn't know he was
this video
filming
himself.
Bro, he filmed it. He filmed it.
I don't know. This is the thing. He posted this video himself. This
Look
is
at-
on his Twitter account.
This guy is retarded. This guy's
What
down. This guy's
is the
mentally ill, bro.
point of getting into a relationship with someone only to actively facilitate somebody else to, I guess you might say, reap the fruits of your labor? I'm not gonna go further with that analogy, but like, I don't get it at all. The thing is, I understand that it's a fetish, and therefore it is a very, very small subsect of people, a very, very, very small niche that you don't understand unless you've, I guess, experienced it. But like, I'm good, bruh. Like, what does this? What is the point? What is the point? I don't get it, and I have to assume that in this specific context, that this is a symptom of a greater problem, and that I don't mean to sound like a doomer, but it does kind of seem like the relationship is probably doomed.
They have a child together.
I feel bad for that child.
Yeah, because he's having fun with it. He's posting a whole bunch of like these memes. So I'll put another one that he posted on his Twitter account.
Mm-hmm.
This is a photo.
All right, let's see it. Oh my god. It just like, why aren't you that, huh? Why aren't you the person making your wife a happy wife? You know? It's just, ugh. It's gross.
Yep.
It's just gross.
Yeah.
I don't
There's
know.
also one more. Let me find
I
it.
obviously don't have any like moral objections to it. It's just gross, man. And
This is another one.
and their relationship is definitely doomed. Oh, bruh.
This is all the shit he's posted on his own Twitter account. Like, this is his own page, guys.
Hold on. I can barely even see the image.
So there's like 20 some dudes, right?
Yeah.
Adam22, which is the husband, he's like closer to the back of the line, and it looks like
Yeah, I see it.
towards the front of the line, they're fucking a woman, and presumably that's his wife.
I couldn't help but notice that the skin color of the guys is perhaps a little bit inaccurate.
A little.
No
Oh,
way,
bro. I love.
I'll have to blur this one out, by the way.
Yeah, you will.
Yeah. This obviously could not make
This
it in the final cut without any altering.
This is a whole lot of bare ass.
Yeah, pretty much.
And I mean, I'm not complaining about bare ass, but I'm just saying.
Hey, yo, what the hell, bro? What you mean by that?
All right, okay. So
No, we're not gonna verify
basically,
that, bro.
all we established that this guy is
you like guys' asses, bro?
like, okay, we basically established this guy's like a cuck, and it's like, okay, so like, what now, right?
Bro, Pride Month ended like a couple days ago, bro. And you still be gay as hell.
Yeah, but Pride Year just began.
No way.
Oh, you know what's crazy? So,
yeah,
I don't know if you saw this tweet by Elon Musk, but he said, like, out of context that
Elon Musk.
Zuck is a cuck.
Oh
yeah, aren't they fighting in an octagon?
Oh yeah, aren't they fucking like boxing each other?
Yo, I'll so literally live stream watching that, bro. Literally.
I'd be down.
I'd be down too.
I mean, we watched the fucking KSI versus Logan Paul fight. So I mean, this is just basically just the next step up from that.
Basically.
But hear me out. Adam22 responded to Elon Musk saying, "What's wrong with that?" So he's just being a cuck because he said Zuck is a cuck.
Oh.
Yeah.
Honestly, that's just sad.
I will say this is great marketing because the way he's doing this is the film between his wife and the porn star is being released in a couple of days, and this is just a great marketing campaign for that.
Yeah, but like at what cost?
At what expense? Yeah, that's true.
I don't know. I think
expense is manlyhood, bro.
Yeah.
It's more than just manlyhood, but the thing is, right? I think I don't know. I'm not the biggest fan of OnlyFans. Like when you combine a paid incentive with like on demand access, pornography, and you make it a personalized subscription service, again, like Patreon, there's just so much room for problems. And the problem is it's so widespread. Because like the thing is, I'm not one of those people who necessarily believes that sex work isn't real work. Like I think if you really do want to be a sex worker, like, I don't know, free country, do what you want, right? And you probably could make it work if you were really dedicated, you put in the time. The fact of the matter is, nowadays, it's so widespread that it's almost kind of like a natural part of the relationship dynamic between, you know, men and women. And I have to assume it also exists for, you know, like gay and lesbian couples too, but I'm gonna go on a limb here and say that it's probably more of a thing with straight couples, because I have to only assume that the OnlyFans thing is a power imbalance, and that it exists to give women power in a relationship artificially, and that doesn't really work if there's 2 women or no women. So
Yeah.
that one was kind of more like baseless positing, but I could definitely see that being the case. But I don't know. I don't get it at all. And is, if nothing else, just slightly frustrating to see that, you know.
I'm just like, for me personally, there's always, I guess, a price to money, whether it be your time or in this case his soul. And is that, you know, trade-off really worth it? I mean, he's already rich. Does he really need the extra money?
And more importantly, is it worth everything that he loses? Is that little extra bit of money worth possibly a failing marriage? And you know, that kid's life is, you know,
Okay,
maybe
hear me
fucked,
out.
you know?
Who cares about that marriage? Because it was gonna fail from the beginning since they do porn together,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
But that kid is gonna be
Bro,
bullied.
that
It's not even
Bro.
okay.
That-
Kindergarten? That
Bro,
like
all the porn stars are gonna be the kids are gonna get bullied, bro.
maybe.
kindergarten
All
to
of
5th grade are ruthless years. You think middle school's bad? Those years are worse because kids don't even know what they're talking about, and they'll just clown on you for like no apparent reason.
Wait, hold
But
on.
in this
What?
situation,
What years did you say? Is the
Kindergarten to
worst?
5th grade.
kindergarten.
How would they know? How would kindergarten
Yeah.
know?
Okay, no. Hear
Like
me out.
no.
Hear me out. No. Listen.
No. What
No,
kind?
hear me
What
out.
things are you
Hear me
showing
out.
kindergartens, bro?
In
What things are you
kindergarten-
showing them, bro?
No. In like K through 3, personally, kids were showing me 2 girls, 1 cup.
What? What kindergarten did you go to?
Valley. Oh wait, no. I guess.
And-
Oh no! This guy.
I almost. There's like 3 parts to it. I'm just saying, kids are ruthless, guys.
This guy's retarded, bro. This guy's mentally fucked, bro.
Better drop the IP address. Better drop the
Yo,
home
fuck
address.
it. I'm gonna say it because I could just bleep it out. It's called Valley View Elementary School.
Oh my
Valley what elementary, bro?
Valley View.
View?
Valley
Bro,
View.
no way, bro. Like,
what's the address, huh? What's the address?
I don't know.
Come on, bleep it
I
out then,
live in the
right?
city.
That's how it works,
It's like
right?
in Hollywood or something like
Oh
that.
my god, you're
no way, man. It just keeps going and going.
I mean, it is what it is.
Oh
I'm just
my
saying, like,
God,
kids
like,
are ruthless in those
yeah,
years.
Bro, when I was in elementary, bro, I was just enjoying my square pizza and like my chicken tendies, bro. I never even knew that shit. Maybe it's because I was like very protected as a kid from that stuff and shielded. Like, I didn't even hear about pornography until I was like
Well,
I didn't
last
know
year
about
of middle
pornography
school.
you
until
know
middle
the
school.
the drag queen story hour professionals are trying to fix that
Right.
one.
Sonny, I didn't know about pornography. I just knew that there are weird people trying to eat shit. That's all I knew at the time. I didn't know it was like a porno thing until honestly high school, but I knew about porno in middle school for sure. I'm just saying, like, if kids get even if that information even trickles down to the elementary school level, that little child's gonna get ridiculed.
Yeah, but like,
And it could trickle, right? It still could
Well,
trickle, so
but
let's
it's
not get
not
that
even
twisted.
about the ridicule, because that's
It is about-
well, that's
I'm
gonna
just saying
suck.
it's about the ridicule for me because the marriage is gonna fail. I already knew that from the
Well,
beginning.
but the thing
I
is
think everyone knew that because like, think of they're having
Yeah.
sex with multiple people. Like, it's
But-
just
but
I'm just
not
more
the
concerned
a
about the
healthy.
child now.
It's
Here's-
not a healthy relationship.
okay, but the point that I'm trying to make is that yes, everybody expected it, but that doesn't make it any less important. Think about it.
Sure. Yeah.
We're
Cap, bro.
looking.
Not important, bro.
What?
The marriage just failed to do him, bro. Not important, bro.
Okay,
Out
well,
the
but
window. Who
doesn't
cares?
really seem like you actually have empathy for the child. You're just trying to.
Well, no. The thing is, we're not talking about the child. We're talking
Yeah,
about the
we are.
marriage.
But
No,
the
but then
ma-
because you
the
said you were
marriage
talking about the
affects
marriage.
child.
You said nothing like you said something like
Okay, I was
about
saying
child.
I was saying that the child getting bullied is bad, but it's secondary to the problems that this couple separating is going to have. Because the thing is, right, it's hard enough when you have parents that are divorced, but both of them are porn stars, and presumably they're probably going to take that work with them when they separate. So you know the one thing when it's like if it's like only the girl does OnlyFans and then they separate and the child goes with the dad, it's recoverable, but it's gonna be both of them. And also the other thing that you need to keep in mind is it really is just another example of OnlyFans, porn, technology, all this stuff. It's completely changed the way that we do human relationships, especially romantic relationships, especially sexual relationships. And this is just yet another example of those being completely destroyed by abuse of these technologies and abuse of I don't know, each other, I guess. Well, because the thing is, cuckoldry is inherently masochistic, at least on some level. It is pleasure from pain, and that's literally the definition of masochism. And then to do this to your partner, to consent to partaking in that behavior that causes your partner pain, that's sadism. So if you have a masochist and a sadist together, both outcomes are bad for the child, whoever the child ends up with. And if they get dual custody, that's almost worse. So, no, it's not because the child might get bullied because, some kids in the playground might find out that, their parents are porn stars or whatever. That wouldn't become relevant until middle school at least. And even if it did, that would be a fairly minor problem in a sea of other major problems that are caused by this mess of a family. And the other thing is, even if they stay married, what kind of life is that going to be for the child? At what point is the truth of their work going to be revealed? And at what point is that going to work? Is that going to become a problem where maybe they can't do sex work anymore because of the kid, or maybe they can't do sex work anymore because of some other external factor? Or maybe the worst case scenario, what if it becomes a funnel for abuse of some kind? I wouldn't know the details, but I'm just saying there are a million problems and there are a million ways this can go wrong. And playground bullying is one of them, but it's not the only one, and it's not the biggest one.
Yeah, I mean, true. I'm just saying that's really what concerns me. As an adult, I think you have a certain level of emotional intelligence afforded to you, but as a child, you don't have that, and when the kids start bullying you, you could really go into dark places.
Yeah,
and that's where my concern lies.
The fact of the matter is, if you're getting neglected by your parents, and if you're getting shamed by your classmates, then you have nobody. What?
You worry about leaving a better planet for our kids. How about leaving better kids for our planet? Entire generation offended at everything, getting mad that a human thinks all lives matter. We don't need black or white or left or right. What we need is common sense. We need balance. We're all in the same boat. Why you trying to make holes? If they sink, we sink. This is madness.